there's absolutely no way that I'm reading all of these this month. Hey guys, it's Meredith and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about all of the books that I am hoping to read in the month of June. I have a very ambitious list here, so let's get started. First up, I need to catch up to reading my Addicted Callaway series, and so I have Addicted for Now and Kiss the Sky. These I think were both on my last TBR and I didn't read them, so we're gonna start with these. Next up is another one that I did not read last month. It's not entirely my fault, my copy came late, but that's Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I'm pretty sure I said in my last TBR video that this would be the one that I 100% got to. It's a book that I know with 100% certainty that I will be reading in the month of May, and that is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. To be fair, I thought it would come on release day and it came like the last week of the month. So I am going to get to it this month, but I'm so excited because I have to show you. Can we take a moment? It says, "For Meredith, my fellow book lover, XO." Emily Henry. I'm so excited for this one. I've been hearing very good things about it and I love Emily Henry. Speaking of Emily Henry, A Million Junes. I wasn't planning to get to this one, and then just the title made me think that I should read it in June. So this was like a last minute addition to my TBR, but I'm excited to get to it nonetheless. I have no idea what it's about, absolutely no idea, but it says Emily Henry and that's all I needed. Also, I am going to be going on my honeymoon in June, which is another reason why I think this list is so ambitious, because we're going to Mexico and I'll just be sitting on a beach for a week with my husband. And so I think I'm going to be able to get a lot of reading done, hopefully. And so I am planning to bring 4 books with me, possibly 5, we'll see. But those books that I'm planning to read: Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. This is one that I've heard so many times that I need to get to, and so I'm sure I'm going to love it, but everyone talks about the summery vibes and I knew I wanted to wait until summer to read it, and so I'm going to bring this one on the honeymoon. I don't know how emotional it is. I might be setting myself up for failure and really getting myself down, but it'll be okay. I'm still excited to read it. Next, I'm bringing Funny You Should Ask by Alyssa Sussman. I have been hearing so many good things about this. I just got this in and the cover is stunning. All I know about this one is that it is about a writer who is interviewing an actor, and I think he invites her on a red carpet and a romance sparks, I believe. I think that's what this one's about. Next, I'm bringing The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. I first heard about this last year from Kirsten over at Kirsten's Corner, and she raved about it. She said that it was just a really fun summery book, and I've been seeing it a lot on Book Talk now, and so I thought it would be the perfect time to pick this one up. Plus, the main character's name is also Meredith, and I never see my name in books, so I am excited to see how this one goes. And then finally, the last one I'll be bringing on my honeymoon is probably the most hyped Book Talk summer book that I've been seeing now, and that is Every Summer After. I don't know why this book is getting so much hype. It is literally her debut, but that is awesome, and I've been hearing nothing but great things about it, so I'm excited to read this one while we are on vacation. Next up, Maybe Not by Colleen Hoover. This is so short. This is 120 pages, so I can fly through this in like a day, hopefully. This is the second, I guess, book. It's a novella. It's, like I said, super short in her Maybe Someday series. I read Maybe Someday last month, and so I want to continue on with the series with this one, and I quickly bought them after because the covers are changing and I wanted all of my covers to stay the same. So I'm excited to see what I think about this one. Speaking of series that I am excited to continue on with, acotar. I am so excited to jump into A Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm a little nervous about this one because I heard that it's very like war heavy, which makes sense for the last one left off, but I loved A Court of Mist and Fury so much, and so I'm hoping I like this one just as much, or, you know, still enjoy it. Maybe not as much, but I'm excited to see where the series goes. So I'm going to read this, and then hopefully if I have time, I also have A Court of Frost and Starlight, which I know some people think is kind of a pointless book to have, but I just love the character so much, so I couldn't see skipping over this one. And it's also really short. The last book I have on my physical TBR for this month is To Love Jason Thorne by Ella Mays. I got this for Christmas from Steph over at Stephanie Bookish. We all did like a little gift exchange, and I was so excited to get this one. I don't know if it's the cover, it just gives me spring summery feels, and so I think this would be a good one to get to in the summer. I've just been in a really big romance mood. I wanted to make sure I put tons of romance books on my TBR, so I'm going to include this one as well, even though it's kind of long. We'll see if I get to it, but I'm excited nonetheless. Finally, the last book that I'm hoping to get to in the month of June is Glint by Raven Kennedy. I am almost done with the first one, Guild, so that will probably be in my wrap-up, but I am hoping to read Glint, which is the second book in the Plated Prisoner series. This is the Fan Rail Book Club pick for June. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to read Guild in time for the live show, so I'm finishing it up. I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm excited to see where this series goes. So that is also on my list, but I'm reading that on my Kindle. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, comment a book stack emoji, because I have quite the now fallen book stack sitting next to me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more bookish content from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!